Hi everyone, it's Donna. We're back to do some chair yoga today. I hope you guys are doing well and staying warm. It's a little bit chilly here today. I don't know when you'll view this video, but a little cold and windy today. So for today, as always, we're going to need a chair, your glass of water, and just make sure you don't have anything loose that you could trip over or anything, okay? So if you haven't got all that stuff, go ahead and I'll start with our thought of the day. And all this one says is let your hair down. And I'm just gonna come a little bit close so that you can see the picture. Looks like a real 60s hairdo, right? So, all right, let's get started. I'll start the music and we'll have a good time. All right, here we go. So let's set up our posture as we always do. Feet nice and level across the toes, all right? And then start to think of energy drawing up through your legs. Draw your belly in and feel your buttocks tuck under so you have a nice neutral spine. Your butt isn't sticking out and you don't have an arch in your back, all right? Abs in a little bit. Just roll your shoulders back and then turn your palms to me. Lift up through your neck and through the crown of your head. Good. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now when we inhale, I used to always bring my arms out to the side, okay? My physical therapist has been telling me that that's tough on your shoulders. So when I remember, I'm going to try to go overhead and still stay low because I'm still working on issues, okay? You can go real high and I'm going to play with it. Sometimes I'll go high, sometimes I won't, all right? So take a deep breath up and exhale, hands to prayer. Now just soften your gaze into your hands and just take some deep belly breaths. You can close your eyes, but just feel the breath fill and expand your belly. And then slowly deflate. Inhale through the nose. Nice and slow, and either exhale out the nose or out the mouth. Good. Now just bring your hands to your sides. And at first we're going to start with our eyes open. So I just want you to bring the chair over in the front. I'm going to always keep mine to the side while you guys have it to the front so you can see my legs, okay? But just hand on the chair lightly once you close your eyes. I don't know that we've ever done this one before. But what we're going to do is we're just going to rock our weight forward onto the balls of our feet and then come back on your heels. Really subtly, all right? Abs in, again, real good posture, forward and a little bit back. So this is gonna challenge the receptors in your body to keep your body upright. All right, now go a little bit toward the left, forward and to the left. Come on back. Breathe in, come over to the right and forward. Good, try not to hold on for dear life. You really wanna be balancing. And back a little bit, but just keep that hand near the chair in case you need it. And back and to the right. Good, come back to the center. Now, if you want, close your eyes. And I just want you to let your body kind of float around, shifting your weight forward and to the side. Try not to curl your toes under. Just breathe. Feel your belly pulling in, lift up through your spine. Just let the body find its balance. center. Roll the shoulders back as you inhale. Exhale and open your eyes. Good. All right, let's warm up the feet a little bit now. So you're gonna bring the chair around front if it isn't already. Gentle hands on the chair and up on the balls of your feet and back on your heels. Good. Again, keep the breathing going. I'm gonna take my sweatshirt off. I'm starting to warm up. I'm in my basement, so it can be a little cool in here now. When I was doing it in the spring, it felt good. Now it's just a little bit cool, which is good for working out. Good, now this time all the way up on the balls of your feet. Shoulders stay back, bend into your knees and don't let them buckle, right? Keep them straight. Now push your heels down and just sink a little bit forward into the toes and just try to feel the stretch down in your calves and your ankles. Good. All right, now come on up, and this time we're going to go to balance. Push up, bend into your knees, tuck belly. One arm can stay close to the chair if you need it. Root your shoulder blades back now. Maybe the other. Maybe sinking a little bit more. Good job. Push all the way up. Again, one hand can be close, reaching all the way to the ceiling. One arm or both. Push off those heels a little bit more. One more deep breath. And let it go down. Good work, guys. Roll it back. All right, let's get up into the ribs and the thoracic spine with our twisting, okay? And then we're gonna add a little punching to it, all right? So keep your feet nice and wide on this one, all right? Always breathing and just start to rotate around. And at first, you're gonna turn your head, right? All right, here we go. Let's double up and start to take notice where you're tight. This side is my tight side. So I'm gonna try to go past it just a little bit, not too much. For 4 now. And switch. Breathing. Now 8s. And switch it. Now back to singles, and this time, same thing except the head is going to stay straight. Doubles. Good. Can you feel the difference a little bit? For 4. And switch it. For 8. Breathe. And switch. Back to singles. And just start to let those arms flop. Good work. All right, now bring them up and start to reach. Slow it down. Punch, punch, but we want the twist. That's what we're looking for. And a little bit of a reach and a stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, up, up. A little bit slower. Up, up, up. Good. 4 more. Just warming you up, and then we'll get into our warrior set. Good work, guys. Roll it back. Big breath up. Grab both arms and pull over to the left. Push your hips out to the right and stretch all the way through the side. Can you give me 2 more breaths here? Good. Inhale back up. Other side. Two more breaths. Good work, guys. All right, roll it back. Okay, let's move on to our warrior set. So our chair is gonna swing off to the right, and we're gonna have a nice open stance. Toes are aligned as always, and we're gonna pivot the right foot right underneath the chair, completely turned, and then you can turn slightly on that left foot. Now just be careful. You're gonna make sure your abs are engaged so we don't get this kick out here. That means nothing's engaged in your core, okay? Abs in, arms out. I'm gonna see how I do, and if I lower this arm, you're gonna keep them both up, right? Shoulders down, take a deep breath, and look over that right hand, and as you exhale, bend into warrior two. Good. Open wider as you need, and breathe. With each exhale, you're bending in a little more maybe. All right, are you ready to extend it? Come on out a little bit, down to the chair or on the leg, and you're gonna come up and over with a nice long line. Breathe. Rotate a little bit and look up, and then wrap that arm around your back. Breathe. Remember, if you can't wrap, you can just lay it on your leg. I've got a little bit, as you can see, a little bit better. It's still not there yet. It's taken way too long for me, but we're plugging away. Good. All right. Releasing that. Let's straighten out both legs. You might need to step this leg in because you don't want to kick the hip out again. So step it in if you need. All right, take a deep breath, and you're gonna inch out and either hand on chair or turn your palm and just on the inside of your knee. And again, you're gonna reach to the ceiling if you can. If you need to be low, remember, if your shoulder is hiking up, then you don't wanna be in that position. That shoulder needs to be relaxed. All right, I'm gonna try it. And then I feel like, no, it's too much, so I'm gonna come out of it. You do what you need to. Take another breath. See if maybe you can come a little bit lower, only if you don't kick out that hip. Good. All right, bend back in, turning to the right, palm up, sun warrior. Sink into that right knee, keep those abs tucking, and feel the stretch into the groin and the front of the thigh. Good, look up. Settle the shoulders, maybe bow back a little bit. Two more breaths here. Good. Okay, now warrior one. We're going to rotate all the way to the right. If you need to step that left foot in, go ahead and come on overhead, both arms all the way up. I'm going to stay low. You're gonna go all the way up, bending into that right knee and looking up a little bit if you can. Nice deep breaths. Good. All right, hands down to the chair. Let's step in that left foot, and you're gonna come up on the ball of your foot. All right, lift the heel and give the belly a strong tuck to get that pelvis aligned and you're not sticking out, right? Nice flat back, shoulders back over the hips, and take a deep breath overhead. Good. Now rotate to knee, good stability. Hand on chair if you need to, light grip, and rotate in your crescent lunge. Inhale, back center, overhead if you can. Exhale, back wall. Fight that bobble. I'm feeling it as well. Inhale, back center. Overhead if you can. Good job, guys. All right. Step that foot in, and we're gonna go to our airplane pose, okay? I'm gonna just come to you a little bit so I have enough room to spread my wings. All right, here we go. Left foot is gonna kick up. Abs in again. Chin up a little bit, chest up, and open your wings. Lifting the leg a little higher as long as you keep the belly tucked. And then maybe coming all the way through with those arms parallel to the floor and the ceiling in full warrior three, or we're staying in airplane. Beautiful, come on down. Woo. All right, guys, grab a sip of water and then we're gonna move on to the other side. Good, all right. So swing your chairs over to the other side. And let's take that wide stance once again. Shoulders back, abs in. All right, relax those shoulders and pivot your left foot right under the chair. And then maybe turn the right a little bit. Abs engaged, no kicking that hip out. Core engaged. All right, take a breath. Relax the shoulders and exhale, bend in. Make sure that knee is tracking towards your pinky toe. You don't want the knee buckling forward toward the big toe or, in front of the foot. All right, deep breath again. Exhale, bend in. Keep thinking of lengthening through the fingertips, yeah? All right, sink a little bit more, an inch out, gentle prop, chair or leg, and we're coming up and over the ear if you can. Otherwise, you're staying here or here. No hiking of that shoulder. Good, breathe and rotate and look up a little bit and do your wrap if you can. Remember that knee stays back. One more breath here. Good job. Now straighten out. Again, no kicking out, abs still engaging, keeping those pelvises right under shoulders. And we're coming to triangle. So either hand on chair, kind of inch over and reach to the ceiling, or palm to me, come down. Keep those bellies in. Look up if you can. Take another breath and maybe inch down. One more breath here. Good triangles you are. Good job. Now bend back in. Flip the palm up. Sun warrior, come on up. Reach that arm down towards your heel. Try not to just let it go limp. So you're lengthening through both arms. Sink in a little deeper into that knee. Look up and maybe back. Nice job, guys. All right. Hand down to the chair and we're pivoting that right foot up onto the ball of the foot, turning. All right, shoulders back. Sink into the left knee and come on overhead if you can. One arm or both. Sink the shoulder blades down and back. Now take a deep breath and twist to the front. Exhale. Good job. Inhale back overhead if you can. Exhale, back wall. Plant that left foot. Good job. Hands back down to the chair and we're going to set up for our airplane. So left foot is down, right foot's going to kick up. First we tuck the belly, all right, and kick it up. Open your wings. All right. And maybe stay there or maybe lift a little higher, keeping those abs in, your hips square to the floor, and reach your arms through for warrior three. Beautiful. Come on down. Give a shake. Good work, guys. Good work. All right, let's do our chair pose. All right, so pretending like we're sitting in a chair, you could actually put the chair behind your butt if you feel like you want to, okay? Like this. In our exercise class, we do the squats that are almost to the chair, same kind of thing. All right, so what we're gonna do, again, feet about hip width apart. Abs in, you're gonna sink down almost to the chair and bring those arms up. Breathe. Those of you that can bring your arms way up, you're welcome to. Feel those thighs engaging. And remember, knees don't go forward here, right? We're sitting back, like a squat, almost into chair. You look like a chair. Give me one more breath here. Good job, rise up. All right, okay, let's do our final pose, modified down dog. Okay, so I'll show both ways. The first one would be arms, hands on the chair, and then you're gonna step your feet back, maybe as wide as the chair legs, maybe not quite. All right, again, abs in, take a deep breath and shift your weight back. Press your palms into the chair, press your armpits to the floor, and think of your spine reaching to that back wall. All right, now if you want, you could go down onto the seat of the chair. It's up to you. Just breathe. Think of tucking your elbows toward one another a little bit. Don't let them flare out. Give me 2 more breaths wherever you're at. Good job, guys. Come on back in. Careful. Now open your feet a little wider maybe. Keep your knees bent and hands come on your thighs. Now inhale, lift your chin, and now I do want you to stick your butt out. Get a little arch in your back. Then tuck your chin as you exhale and suck your belly in and round it up. Again, inhale, arch, and exhale, round. One more time. Good, now come to neutral. Can you curve your hip out to me and kind of turn your head toward me? Good, now switch it, other side. Stretching through your side. Again, curve. So you're really stretching the opposite side. And curve. Beautiful. Come on all the way up, nice and slow. And you finished the standing portion. All right. Let's have a seat, grab some water, and we'll move on to the seated portion. All right, let me see if my camera, let me just tilt my camera down. Once I sit, I want you to be able to see my feet. Good. All right, so grab some water if you haven't already. And then you're gonna make sure that you're seated nice and tall. I think I tilted my camera. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. I'm crooked a little bit. All these technical difficulties, right? Okay, so we're gonna sit away from the back of the chair. If you need the chair, the back of the chair, I would use a pillow, okay? To just make sure that you sit upright, because yoga is all about the spine, right? We want to lengthen the spine and think of the vertebrae, I should say, separating from each other. No compressed discs, right? We want space, we want length, as if you were a puppet on a string, okay? Just settle your shoulders, take a deep breath overhead, and exhale, hands down, and bring your hands in your lap. Now just close your eyes and we'll practice our breathing, practice our mind quieting, and hopefully you can use this short little meditation to help you do longer meditations at home. This isn't, we just don't have enough time. All right? Close your eyes. Think of your spine lengthening through the crown of your head and your shoulders melting down away from your ears. And take a deep cleansing breath. One more. Good. Now just slow, deep breaths. Quieting your mind as we try to bring the mind and the body together as one, as they were meant to be. So if thoughts enter your mind, just keep coming back to your breath. Don't get frustrated. It's all part of meditation. Keep breathing and quieting. Just take a little bit of lift through your spine and exhale your head to the right. Breathe into that left side of your neck. Inhale back up. And exhale your head to the left. And inhale back up. And turn your head to the right. And come back center and turn your head to the left. Just challenging the movements just a tiny bit to increase your range. Come back center, breathe in, and exhale chin to chest. Roll your head a little bit to the right, and a little bit to the left. One more time right, and left. Back to neutral. Now lift your chin without throwing your head back. Lift your chin toward the ceiling and really lengthen the neck. Back to neutral and open and close the mouth. Make some funny faces to stretch the face. Wiggle your jaw from side to side and front to back. Good. Now take a deep breath. Lengthen the spine if you've slouched a little bit, shoulders back and down, and exhale your arms down to your sides. If you have to open your eyes, go ahead, but if you know it, just inhale and lift those arms up shoulder height, letting the hands hang, and exhale, float them back down. Inhale back up, and exhale back down. Come outside like a bird flapping its wings. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now roll your shoulders back and open your eyes. Very nice. All right, let's warm up our hands. Play your piano. Real big movements on those fingers. Now touch each finger to the thumb with a little bit of pressure. Good. Now squeeze your hands in and out, in and out. Stretch them out really fast. Go, 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 go. Really reach through your fingers, out your fingertips. Good. Shake them out a little bit and circle them. Other way. Good job, guys. All right. Let's do some arm stretches. And again, excuse me. If your shoulders hike, you want to make sure you're pushing them back down, all right? Just lower, or modify the position as I will, okay? All right, take a deep breath, and we're just going to cross the right arm over and grab right above the elbow and give it a little tug toward the left and then push it into your body. If you want to tilt your head to the left, you may. And again, just breathe. And with each exhale, try to give it a teeny tiny bit more of a tug. Good. All right. Can you bring your arm around your back? If you can, grab your right wrist or hand and give that a little bit of a pull. And again, tilt your head over to the left. You might feel a much more intense stretch. Let that go. Give a shake. All right, let's try the left. Cross it over, give a pull, tilt your head and breathe. Good. All right, bring that hand behind your back and give it a little tug and tilt your head again to the right. Beautiful. Okay, now keep your hands clasped behind your back, fingers clasped. All right, feet hip width apart. Take a deep breath and come over for a nice long back, and then lift those arms up, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Keep lengthening forward, and on your next exhale, let your arms come down. Stretch into your low back as you come down a little bit more, but again, keep pulling the spine forward through the crown of your head. Beautiful. Come on up. Maybe bring your feet a little closer, and we're crossing over, pushing our leg into our arm, and then stacking the right hand over the left. Take a deep breath. Now open, and then add a little rotation through your torso. Maybe bringing that arm back if you can open through the arm and the chest. Beautiful. Come back down and let's switch sides. Take a breath. Push into that leg with the arm open and rotate. Good job. Come on back down. Roll those shoulders back. All right, we activated the outer thighs just a little bit. Let's activate the inner thighs a little bit. Tuck the belly in and push into your hands as you push back. Breathe. Good job. All right, shake out those hands, grab some more water if you'd like, and we're gonna move on to our lower body stretches. All right, here we go. Sit up nice and tall. Let's draw the right knee into your chest. Relax your shoulders. And as always, with each breath, pull it in a little bit more. Good job. Extend out. Push out through the heel. Try to get the knee straight. You might be low. That's fine. As long as you're feeling the stretch behind the knee and behind the thigh, that hamstring muscle. Good job. Bring that down. Take a deep breath and lengthen the spine. Now rotate to the right. That left hand comes over the right thigh, and your right arm can go around your back if you like. Look over that right shoulder, and then take another breath, and just lift your chin and rotate your head and look over your left shoulder. Good job. Come on back around, and we're going to cross. If you can, you're going to step that left foot out and cross your right ankle over your thigh. If not, ankle over ankle. All right, take a deep breath and lengthen your spine. The spine tries to stay straight as you come forward, and we're adding a little bit of pressure here. Get into that outer thigh and low back, buttocks area. And use your exhale to help you let your shoulders settle. One more deep breath here. Good job. Come on back. All right, guys, you can give that a little rub, and let's try that on the other side. Sit tall and left knee to chest. Yeah, remember, if your knee, my knee is tight on this side, so I usually grab from underneath. Either or, you don't want to put too much compression on the knee if you've got knee issues. Breathe as you pull it in. Good. Now extend out. Try to get that knee straight and lift it up and breathe. Good job. Bring that down. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate to the left, wrapping that right arm around your back, looking over that your left arm around your back, and look over your left shoulder. And take a deep breath. And exhale, rotate your head and look over your right shoulder. Beautiful. Come back around, and let's extend the right leg a little bit and cross the left. Our outer thigh, low back, buttocks work. If you can, pull your toes in towards your shins. All right, deep breath. And exhale with a long back. Add your pressure down with your forearm. And breathe into that outer thigh. Breathe into that low back. That area where sciatic sets in. And if you have that issue, just remember you want to heat the area and then do this and try to stay there for a minute, if you can, 2 minutes. All right? And then you might really feel the difference. The amount of time we have isn't enough to really help an issue like that. It might help a little bit, but if you really are in pain, give that a shot. 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. All right, come on down. Give that a little rub. All right, now open both feet nice and wide. You want to try to get into the inner thighs and the groin. So turn your toes out and push out into your knees. Shoulders down. Just close your eyes and breathe. Good. All right. Scoot a little forward on your chair. You're going to keep your legs wide and dig your heels nice and wide and long. Good. Now take a deep breath and let's slide down to the left and come up and over. Now see if you can try to, instead of coming forward, see if you can try to keep that openness through the side body. Look over at your right foot. Not so far that you're going to fall off the chair, all right? 2 more breaths here. Good job. Come back up. Take a deep breath. Other side. I'm going to go up this way. Feel the stretch down the side, all the way into the hip, the waist. Good job. Come on back up. All right, our final quad stretch, hip flexor. All right, bring those feet in and we'll turn it to the right. Get that inner thigh right to the front and slide the left foot back. Tuck the belly so you feel your bum tuck under, and take a deep breath overhead and arc to the back wall. Make sure you're holding on with that right arm, reaching to the back. Keep tucking the belly. One more deep breath here. Good job. Come on in. And let's try the other side. Slide right foot back. Try to get the knee behind the hip. You're on the ball of that foot, holding on with the left hand. Breathe in, tuck the belly, and up. Over you go. Try to let the knee drop a little bit. Two more breaths here. And come on back. All right, guys, good work. Come on around. All right, take a deep breath overhead now. And you're gonna bring your arms into a big V, belly's tucked, and open your heart as you pull your arms back a bit. Inhale back up and exhale, hands to prayer. All right, and we'll end with our final meditation. So grab a quick sip of water if you need, and then rest your hands in your lap. Sit up nice and tall and close your eyes. And take a deep cleansing breath now. In through the nose and force it out the mouth. Again, cleansing breath. Now just slow, deep breaths as you quiet your mind. picture yourself in a place where you enjoy, a place that is calming and soothing. And as your mind wanders, keep coming back to your breathing in that happy, calm place. Take a deep breath and lengthen your spine. Really feel yourself grow. And exhale those arms down, very limp and heavy. And start to move your hands and your feet. Take a deep breath and roll your shoulders back as you open your eyes. And let's take one more deep breath filled with energy. And exhale those hands to prayer center. And I hope you have a wonderful day, a good week. Be well. Thanks for joining me. Give yourselves a hand. See you next time.